Rightio. We're working on supercomputers and we are going to move on to high-speed connectors for supercomputers. So we're going to use the alternate silicone high-speed connector recipe. So we'll probably focus on some Quickwire first. No point in having a dry patty that's 30 seconds earlier than the ones that are juicy. This is true. This is true. Cooking a barbecue. Oh, I forget to change my scene. Cooking a barbecue for other people can be a high, what do you call it? High stress event. You never know what people want, how they want it. Right, so high-speed connectors are over here. So I've done two. There's one will be on the upper and one will be on the lower. From memory. I pre-wired some of these in. That's going to be in the future. We're going to be doing this one. And that one's later, but while I'm running Quickwire here, I might do it at the same time. And the other one is on the next floor up. That's this one here. And it's 6 machines. It's all 6 of these. Let's go over to our Quickwire factory and have a look at what we're going to do there. Three belts worth. The reason why that's not available is because that's going on. Yeah, right. I got a feeling moving forward I'm going to send the ingots that end, because this is a right, and they come through here. Yeah, it's complicated. Alright, what have we got to do here? These are all built, so we're moving on to these ones. Rightio. Let's have a look at the Quickwire. So I'm going to do supercomputer, assembly directed services, and nuclear pasta. No. Am I missing one here? Supercomputer, supercomputer. There was one for Let's go back and check that, because that's actually good that we picked that up now. Yeah, here. Nuclear pasta. Oh, you idiot. I'm looking at the wrong sheet. I need to be on the Quickwire sheet. Yeah, it's 4 high-speed connector. And yep, it's all right. I know what I'm doing. Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. So this one, and this one. These 3. This one. Oh wow, it's got a few here to do. Well, yep. So right now I'm working on this one, and this one, and this one. Oh, that one, no. I'm not working on that one. I've already done that one. Computer E20. Let's have a look. So many things. Computer E20. Yes, I've done that one. Have I? No, I haven't. No, I built the... Right. All right. It's hard when the sheets are so far from each other. All right, so it's that one, and that one. That's computer. So right now I need to work on K. N. And I was going to do this one. 120. No. Right, so K, that's one of them. Let's just work on that one first. So that was 6 machines. Right. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that leaves 2. And then it will be 1. Right, okay. High speed, yep. 6. So then this here will be... that one. So that's 1. So there'll be 1 here. Like that. Captain Dynamo, hello, welcome. Good to see you there. Alright, so there'll be 1 there. That'll do 3. And then there'll be 1 here. That'll do 3 more. Right, and then they need to be joined in the middle. Because I'm doing all the overflow on those, the split will be fine. Just got done playing some Planet Crafter. It's a popular game, that one. I know Firehammer likes it. I can get rid of that now. Okay, we've just got to rebuild the direction of these. This is the only annoying thing. But the way I do it, it's not too hard to rebuild it. If I do it like that. Then we're pretty set. I have to get rid of that. That one there, and that one there. Right, you just got your amphibious moon buggy. Excellent. That'll get you getting around the place nice and fast. Right. So if they're coming in, I think what I'll do is that's right. Is that going to be... I suppose they're going to have to be, aren't they? I can split... I can come in the back, can't they? They're still got to be split. Alright. What are we looking at here? We're looking at bringing in 42... Wow, this makes a lot. 35, alright, so they're all going to be Mark 1 belts. Get all this hooked up. I've got all those correct. I do believe so. And that one that way. Right, then So what I might do is put a... I wish Steam would allow us to disable profanity censorship on store reviews when viewing the reviews, just like disabling the filter for chat. Yeah, right. I've never really... I've never looked at that before. There's a few negative reviews, is there? On certain things, or reviews with profanity. They may not be negative. So if I had that there, then that would allow that to work fine. And then that one will also be at that level. Right. So then I'm going to need some trickery here. Starting off, well, I'll put that there, that there, so I think I'll do this, so then one of them will get changed. We'll sort that out in a minute, which one's which. So that one like that. Is that going to be... Let's redo that one. So that's one belt. Most reviews are censored where I want to know what they are specifically saying. Oh, the whole review is censored. Right, to be honest, I don't care if it offends me. It's my choice. No, I thought you meant like it just had some asterisks on certain words, but no, if it's the whole review, yeah. Yeah, that is a bit... that would be frustrating. That's got to go in there, then I've got a problem, don't I? How do I get around that? It's going to have to be on the belt. Or... Well, I can... okay. I can flip this one. So I need to get rid of this. Get rid of this, copy this, put it that way, that can go there. So in that case, this side, I can go straight across. Right, so then that'll be left as any. And right is overflow, and that'll be none. Got it. Kraken, hello, welcome, good to see you there. Sponget, nice to see you. Good to see you, Sponget. Now, this... Everything looks good now. And this will work. I can bring something in at this lower level for that one. And that one I can bring in the higher level. Right. So that could be... That would work. Oh, yeah. That might work quite well. That's as low as it, but I could do... I could definitely bring... one in that way, and I reckon the other one that way. I mean, that's so annoying. Oh no, no. Oh yeah, yes. Oh no, no. That's yeah. I'll turn a right turn. That'll be okay. I think so. Just hit oil stage, a little behind by the looks of it. Look, take your own time and you'll be right. I'm not that much far ahead. I'm just in the next tier level along. I'm just taking my time, so don't think that that you have to rush or try and keep up with it, everyone, because you get there at your own pace. If I came in on that one, I could swing into here. I might do that. And the other one will be further along. Definitely trying to, yeah. As long as you're having fun, that's the main thing. So this is 42 Caterium ingots. It's such a little recipe, isn't it? So I was going to come in that way. No, not that way. Right, so if I did... That's not going to work there, is it? It's got to be there. Oh. I mean, that works. I'm not going to complain about that. However, yeah, actually, that I like. Alright, so if I did that, then the other one could come in here. Because it's got to go further along. And just thinking I might make 3 as well. That's the other thing in my head right now. So this one here. Okay, so that's, let me just do, okay, so for these, if you use Quickwire at 93.9%, copy that as 6 machines, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this one here, I want this blueprint. That's going in there, and that's going in there, right. And that has to be redone as well, because the direction's different. Yeah, right. So that way. And then this, because this belt's got to be redone here. Okay, so then this is going to come in, and it will, I might do, because of the way I've built this, let's say this here. How do I have this as the input here? And that will go to there. Like that. Alright, let's put some signs down before I start forgetting things. I might actually... let's copy and paste. Just going to copy this. And I'll change the numbers as I need to. Right, so this is for supercomputers. The next step is high-speed connector. That's what it's actually for. Right, then I need 42.225 by 6 is 7.0425 each. Right. For copper, it's 211.125 by 6 and that's 35.2125. And it's going to output 506.7, which is going to be 84.51 each. Right. And then down here, I might put this one just here, I think. Just going to copy those again. Paste. Copy. Paste. Copy. There's a lot of Quickwire with this supercomputer build with all the recipes I've chosen, so yeah, it's going to be fun. Complicated. Let me just mark down that I've made those 6. This one is for assembly director system. And a high-speed connector is the next in the line, and it is 7.4, 925 by 1. And the copper is 37.4625. Right, and it's going to output 89.91. Right, so this one here is going to be at 99.9%. That's right. 0.1 is too much. That will be just right there. DeGlad, hello. Yes, there he is, all set for the weekend. Absolutely, DeGlad. It's a long weekend too, because on Monday is Australia Day, so I get Monday off. So absolutely awesome. So these are outputting at 84 each per minute, so that means they're Mark II. What about yourself? How's your weekend plans lined up? And then I'm going to put another one of these here, facing that way, like that. Oh, I can actually go out that way. Yeah, I might do that. It's going to go the other way, but I think it's fine. So they will be a Mark III each. And then that'll be a Mark 5 going that way. That's nice. Do you reckon we could get a day off for Australia Day in the Netherlands as well? Well, I mean, there's a chance. You just got to speak to your Prime Minister or your head of state or whatever they're called. And just tell them that you need the day off. And I'm sure they'll be okay. Alright, so I was thinking that. Yeah, this is where it gets tricky. We're already up here, aren't we? What's the reason why I can't go in there and turn? It's the stairs. But it's actually... Yeah, okay. So there's no reason why I can't make use... I could put it here. And on these further ones up. Not that one there. I reckon that'll be... Yeah, okay. I'm just making some... okay, so there's a pole in the way there. That kind of works, so I reckon we do that. Because we need more. Does that mean I need to increase? Yeah, right. I probably, what I'll do, we're just going to shift all this across. Yeah, we're going to do that. Because we don't have... I feel like we're not... We're screwing ourselves over, that's what I'm trying to say here. And I can do it. Yeah, alright. Don't you love when you decide to redo your factory, your belts, because you couldn't make your mind up? No, it's going to be worth it. Assuming I get this all this side. Yep, there's no reason why we can't do this. Right, so I'm going to do that one. I'm just going to replicate the belts. That are flowing, so I get their direction correct. It's going to get to there, isn't it? Yeah. And then we'll join it in there. So this one here. Get rid of that one. Like that. So they'll be coming across here. That might. No, I think I'll do this to here. I'll swap that one over in a minute once the belt's caught up. Okay, computer is the next one. So this one here. I'll do the same with that. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Right. Oh, too high. Get rid of this belt now. Just a few changes. It's nearly caught up. We'll let those flow through because they're going to catch up in a sec. Right, the next one is... it's going to be Quickwire. Mark 3 Quickwire, yeah. that one's going to turn, so I'll deal with that in a sec. Let's go back and finish this one off so we're converted over properly. Beautiful. Alright. Computers are still taking a bit, that's fine. The Quickwire. So that's going to go to there. Right. It's about to catch up. So that's going to be this one here. Unfortunately, yeah, I'm actually going to change it to go here, this way. Oh, that's perfect. To there. Sometimes it's really frustrating. Right, that's perfect. Let's clean this one up now. Right. Okay, the computers are backing up, so that's just what I want there. And then the last one is this bottom quick wire. Perfect. Might have to go down for a second, this last bit. I'll just drop this down again. One more. And right here we'll drop it down. It does mean I'll lose that bottom part, but I'm okay with that. Because that's still road level. We're just losing, which isn't an issue. Alright. Let's go switch that over. Get that. Somehow not get that direction right. How did I not get that right? Actually, that should be there anyway. That belt needs to be reconnected. That's it. Okay, so now I'm going to get rid of that and those two. But that's that done now, and we've got that opened up. I just need to do, or go up another floor and finish off what was above as well. Because the ones above are also important. So it's only one, so that's good. And that'll make a big difference. Well, that's good because there's that works nicely there, and that's coming around there, so I don't have to change that. That's really good. All right, so that's obviously not correct. Should have done this. Excuse me. Ah, I need... Just link that one up and we'll be right. That'll do. Okay. Alright, so that's everything sorted out. Everything moved across. All the belts are moving, so there's nothing broken. Now I need to bring over the ones I wanted to, and also I think there's one more machine I wanted to do. Just going to check that first. So the nuclear pasta, which was 120 Quickwire. That one there. Right. That's 2 machines. Oh, that's going to be on another floor, so no, I'm not going to do that one right now, I don't think. That's on another floor. I haven't built the other floor, and that's not pertinent to what I'm doing right now. I was just going to run it while I was running the other ones, but seeing as that's not a part of it, then I'm not going to. Because I don't want to build another floor yet. I want to avoid distraction, so because there's only one spare at the end there for the moment. Alright. So I think also what I need to do is these top ones is Caterium ingots. in that direction, and the bottom ones will be copper. And this one I haven't decided yet. No, that was Caterium, yeah. Was it? Yes. Straight ahead overflow. Ah, oh, right, I haven't hooked. So left is Caterium. And I didn't actually hook up. So the bottom one. So that's right, will be copper. And then over here, left will be copper. And this one here, the right will be copper. Perfect. Alright. I am quickly going to take a break. I'll be back in 1 sec. Rightio. We need to do the outputs. So I was just thinking, just want to make a quick tidy up because yeah, okay. So the bottom 3 belts are not accessible. So let's go tidy those up. So I mean, technically I didn't need to move all of these, but it looks better. Oh, hold on. It's more organized in my brain. Trucks getting in the way of each other. Right, yeah, so one of them's going to be a Mark 5 and one's a Mark. Let me have a look. A Mark 2 and a Mark 5. So let's do 3 and 4. And it's going to be, I want them on that. So you reckon this one here, that's where that one's going to go. Can I even make that happen? I certainly can. So that would be oh yeah, technically let's drop that Mark 2 down first. that's this one here. Let me route that down first. So I want to run it there. And I want to run it here. Yeah, I might actually change that. So it's running along here. Right, the next one. Yeah, that actually works really well because I'll just come to here. It's running along there. So that's what I need to do. I just need to put a one here, connect that Mark II belt to there, and do this to that. Now the Mark V's on the next floor. Let's just put the Mark II across. That one's going to go to there. Right, this one, oh, that's disgusting. It's going to have to be the next one up. Yeah. The next one up, and also, yeah, okay, alright. That's in the way too. But I might just get rid of that, hey? You don't need to know about that. That one should still be running 100%. Nice. Alright, okay. Alright, okay, alright. Well, that's not a big deal. Okay, that's good. So then I'll just do, because this is actually coming from the, I'm going to wrap, I'll go to here and shoot across. Because that's all blocked off there. That's, yeah, this here would make a good off point. So if we did this was here. Might do it to here. Right, now, straight across. Perfect. Alright, that's the output of that. So now let's run them over to their respective machines. And that is, now then we'll work backwards to the ingots. Is that going to still work? Yeah, I think so. Oh, it needs to be there, but is that... Yeah, we'll just go up. Oh, well, it doesn't matter here. It can go on here. Because we're going to... I'll just drop it down. Hold on, no, I don't need to drop the extra one. Yeah, let me get rid of that. I don't need that one there. That works nicely. I just need a support here. Go down. There. Perfect. So in essence, I only really needed to move 2 belts, but I moved a bunch more. But it looks better. It looks consistent with everything else. Congruent is the word I'm looking for. Okay, so this one is going to head over to this one here. Yep, so that's there. I can do the top. Oh, that'll be quite nice. I will do. Should I drop it down or should I? I don't really have the room here to do the drop. But I could rotate it. Hold on, that's a smart splitter. Oh, I've no, that's not. I've made a mistake I need to fix. This overflow here. I can fix that. So if I do... Okay, yeah, that'll work. I have to get rid of that. I have to get rid of that. Right. And this. Well, actually, this is a Mark II because it's overflow for a Mark II, isn't it? So that would be Mark II anyway. Alright, so I've got that okay. So that just means that I'm committing to... Well, that won't matter. Yeah, that actually would work if I did this. So let me get rid of this. Yeah. Alright, so if I did... that one there to there. Let's bring the Mark II in. Perfect. That is really good. So that will be Quickwire. And I have to change the overflow direction. So it's left as overflow. Right. That's that one done. Let's do 3 and 4. It's coming all the way down to here, and where am I coming in? Down the bottom. And I chose if I brought this around here and went up to there. I could even go so let me get rid of this belt here and that one, no. That's what I want. That's got to be upgraded. That's got to be upgraded. That gets upgraded. Right. I can get rid of this. And I can bring that. So here. And I should be right. That to there, and then that to there. That's perfect. Couldn't have planned it better myself. So then that is overflow straight ahead. And to the right is Quickwire. Perfect. Alright, I've got the Quickwire belted in. Now we need to go back and we need to bring the ingots into the assembler to make all this. Got that weird view again. My arms aren't visible anymore. Ah, where's my... We've lost our statue somewhere. Look, we just had an autosave. So if I load my autosave in, we can find where the statue is. The trophy. I put it down somewhere. So where am I right now? I'm here. No, this is before. I'm over here right now, but it will be... If I turn off a few things... It'll become more obvious. It's not as obvious as you think, though. There it is there. Okay, so that is on the corner of the steel ingot factory. It doesn't stand out that much. Oh, look, there it is. It stands out there when you look at it. Alright. I feel normal again. I have my statue. Alright, so I was up to, I wanted to do the conveyor supports on these. That works well there. I'm going to get rid of some excess ones of these. Right. Okay, so I know where the deuterium's going to come in. So let's go do that first. That's these two. Ah, now that's annoying, but I can overcome that. That's silica's crossing paths. I've dealt with these issues before. So we will just do this. Let's go back to 3 and 4, because this is 42 and 7 coming in. No, I'm the wrong height. I need to, in here, temporarily, it's going to do this. Oh no, no, I don't need to do that. Hold on, I can do this. And now I need to delete these because they're getting in the way of connecting. Perfect, there we go. That overcomes that issue. And it looks like Randy wants to have a pat, so we might just entertain that idea. Hey mate, huh? Up you come. Yep. Drop that hair on the ground. Come on. Good boy. Hey, who's a good boy? Yeah. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You like those scratches, don't you? You like those scratches. Yeah. Yes. Oh, you like the belly and tummy scratch. You can't see his head because he's like, oh, so good. And you're licking, stop licking my bench. Don't lick my table. There you go, Oxy's doggo indeed. He's having a good old pat. A good old pat. What? What? Hey, oh. How are you today, Oxy's? Ray. Ray. Alright, thank you for the pat. Thank you for all that oil. Ugh. Dog oil, hey? You want one? You doing good? Yeah. Randy is a lovely dog to have. Alright. So in here, Deuterium. Hey, look up. Oh, wow. Someone's been working ahead of time. This is awesome. Already made, ready to go. So 211 copper ingots. Deuterium ingots. Hold on, let me read the right. No. 42.225 is what I need. It's not that one. It's not that one. It's this one here. These three here. Perfect. Alright, let's do a merger. You're just taking your Ozempic shot and checking my sugar levels? You hate needles? I'm not a needle person myself. Right, let's see. Oh, I can't go underneath. I'm on the bottom floor. Oh yeah. So where we're going the next floor up, aren't we? So if we come to the end, do I want to... Do I do one there? And one here, I think that's what we'll do. So I reckon I'll put that one there and the other one yeah, okay, we can do that, I suppose. Why is that weird? Because that's not the right spot for that, that's why. That's it there. Well, your blood donor was kind of okay, but after I stopped it got worse again. Yeah, it's, well, being a blood donor is a very good thing. Very noble cause. I've done it before. I did it to impress a girl and I got nearly fainted. So, I don't know if I impressed her, to be honest. Okay, so the far one is the 42. Right, yeah? Let's do that. So that's that one there, that one there. Alright? Now while I've built it all this up, I still think I'm going to need more Caterium, maybe. We probably will have to bring more in, that's right. Okay, so these ones here, I wanted to go on through this, thread that needle there, or kind of, it is kind of what I want to do, isn't it? I think that's okay. If I do there, it needs to be more across. Oh, I can do across here actually, which is more logistical. So if I do that to there. Ah, but that's right on a belt. Okay, so that needs to go, well, if it goes here, then it has belt turning room, doesn't it? It should do, yeah. No. But I can go one more across. So if it was there, that's better. As for the height, that's still okay. I'll work, well, I suppose if I start at the highest, let's go sort that out. Every 3 months you did donate blood, but after 1 years it started to also give plasma, and that I could give every 14 days, so you're pretty active. Wow. That's crazy. Every 14 days. I don't think I could commit to that. In that case, yeah, we'll still go that way. Okay. So that's the 42. Let's go bring that up. So let's come back. Probably there. Here again. I go across here like this. Right. Now, did I need another train? 462, yeah, alright. This is where we're going to need 462. We are going to need to train in Caterium. Because at most I'll be getting 600 out of that node, I think. Minus 480. Okay, so I can get 600 out of that. No, that's iron. I'm looking at the wrong spot. That's there. That's it. Yeah, we're already pulling 600 out of it. So, what did I say over there? $460. And then I'm already taking out that one. Alright, so 460. Let's say 470. I know, 460, 470, 480. Let's say 490. And then 126, 590. Okay, so that's 6. We do need another train. A bag of blood did take about 10 minutes to tap for me, and when I gave plasma, they took a bag, centrifuge it, and siphon off the plasma and mix it with fluid and give it back to me and take. Wow! So you can take up to 45 to 67 minutes. 45 to 60 minutes if I was unlucky, but later they did come out with a machine that was doing everything at the chair, so then I got bound to about 30-45 minutes. Crazy. That's amazing. Right, yeah, so I will need to bring in a train for that. Let's hook up the other one and then we'll work out. We'll do, yeah, we'll because we're going to need more Caterium coming in regardless. We've got a lot to do. Call me Mr. Clean. Hello, welcome. How are you today? Right, so that's that one. So the other one's coming in there. That's coming in here. I'll be back in a sec. I think Randy wants to go for a get outside. Mr. Clean, my stream looks great. Thank you very much. Appreciate the kind words. How is things with you? Alright, so we just got that one. We need now 7.4925. I think it's this one here. %. Caterium ingot. That's the one. Right, it's this one here. Right, so this one, just going to put that there. As a note. So I reckon that there. I did it that height there. Let's use one of these. Been great. I remember when you were building a stream room. Well, that was a while ago. Yes, I had to move a while ago, so I don't have that stream room anymore, unfortunately. It's still there, but I've leased out that premises now. So, however, if you do go to my YouTube channel, there's a bunch of some videos there where I moved into a house and I built a computer room, put in a server rack, and put my computers in another room and run some cables through walls and all that stuff. That's there if you wanted to check it out. Trying to get you caught up to where what I've been doing since then. Not a problem. Excellent. Yeah, I do miss the shed and my stream setup that I had there, but things change. Nothing stays the same forever. Oh, that's perfect. And that's that one done. So that's this one. What's that? 22, yeah. I'm gonna do the copper ingots next, and then we'll look at, probably in the next stream, running a train for Caterium. What do we got on the map? In terms of Caterium, there's that normal there. Let's turn off some of these. So in terms of Caterium, and let's put the train lines back on. Right. So there's one there, a normal. That's a normal there. And that could run down to here. We could add a station next to that, maybe. That one's up high there. Is there anything over here? There's a pure there. Oh, that's up high, isn't it? It is. station there. What's that? Oh yeah, I can remember that there. Okay, oh, that's way up there. That might be, yeah, if we got that down to here, I've got spare train lines to bring that in. That might be a good idea. There's that one over there as well. Great to see you, brother. I'll check back later. Not a problem at all. And you just sub to YouTube. Thanks very much. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's those 2 pures. This might be worth a commitment of running train line through here or even the coast. Yeah, we're going to need a bunch of Caterium. The amount of Caterium we're going to need is in the long term, $2,139. So that would be, I've already got 600. So those 3 pures would be another 6, 12, 1800. And then once they're properly overclocked to 1200s, yeah, then I'd have a crap ton. But that wouldn't really matter. Just even getting, yeah, the 4 6s are 2400. Yeah, that'd be enough. So if I run a train line up the coast, this might be an opportunity to tidy this one up. Or leave that alone. I can bring that train line through here. That would actually be nice. Through there. And put a station here and bring that on a belt and that on a belt. Because how far is it? Oh, that's way down there. We could have belts. Or I could truck it. Because there is a, yeah. There's a coal node here. There's a coal node there. Oh yeah, that's where that is. I could use the coal to power the truck and truck the Caterium to there and have a station somewhere here. And then I could collect both nodes of the Caterium and then also get this one on the way. This one could come down here and be another station here. But it could be a multi-stop. It could pick up from there. I think that might be the plan. Because I've got the train lines here. And I could just simply, that train line goes through here and it goes off and it does that there. I have this line I haven't done yet. This one here, which is set aside for the courts and that, but also it could easily come off here. And then that train line we can bring in because our Caterium factory is here. Our Caterium ingots here, so anywhere under here we could have a station dropping off Caterium. I also need to drop off copper ore at this station, so I should plan a copper and a Caterium. Well, that's the other thing. While I'm doing this, copper, that's a pure copper there. It's a normal over there, but it would be, we could get that pure copper, maybe. There was another one here, in here. Yeah. I'm not using that one. I could definitely get that one. If the train was going past there, it could be a stop. And I could use some, I've got spare coal here. I could truck the copper from there to here. So it looks like we're going to do a little bit of logistics in the next episode to set up or to bring in all the Caterium we're going to need, which I think that's a great way. And we can bring the copper in this way as well. Some extra copper. Yeah. We'll work out where the stations are going to be for that. Right, yeah, that's going to be a little bit of planning. This is all cleared along here too, so that's good. All right. I've got an idea of what we're going to do. What I'll do next is, let's just go to make sure our copper's built for this and get the copper ingots hooked up, and then we know the next big steps to do will be getting the Caterium train station built, the copper train station built, and getting resources in for all of that. And I should probably have a look at how much copper we'll need at this factory over here. So I've built all these. I've actually built out, I've allocated this is further along, quite further along. Alright, so what have we got here? I think this is one we need, maybe? So I need the Quickwire sheet. That's what I need. Okay. 211 copper and 37 copper. So it's not that one. So it's this 3 machines here, these 3 here. And this one here. What I'll do first is I'll do the output. just going to put that there. So I know it's that one. And this one here. Let's deal with the output first for 3. That's the 3 merges, and then that will be okay there, I think. These are all configured. So this will be a Mark III belt. Now these might be able to be going this way, I think. I can definitely get yeah, right. Yeah, as a yes, it requires some massaging, but yes, I could do one here and one there. I've just got to go and let Randy inside. I'll be back in a sec. Rightio. We need, so here in this one here is the copper, one of the coppers, so that could be, I think this one here would be perfect. And that, well, no, it would be probably, no, the bottom one, yeah. Yes, it would be that one, yeah. So if I did, so this is going to be Mark III. So if that was there, is that the right height? It's got to be, it's got to shift up one. Oh yeah, so what about if I did this? So Mark III to here. No, that's, I don't like how that hooks into that one. But that's okay because this is blocked out off up there. So there's actually no reason why. Oh God. That one there. This goes to here. I need to get rid of that. I need to get rid of that. And then I need to get rid of that. And then I need to get rid of that. And then I need to get rid of that. And then I need to get rid of that. And then I need to get rid of that. And then I need to get rid of that. And then I need to get rid of that. And then I need to get rid of that. And then I need to get rid of that. And then I need to get rid of that. And then I need to get rid of that. And then I need to get rid of that. And then I need to get rid of that. And then I need to get rid of that. And then I need to get rid of that. And then I need to get rid of that. And then I need to get rid of that. And then I need to get rid of that. And then I need to get rid of that. And then I need to get rid of that. And then I need to get rid of that. And then I need to get rid of that. And then I need to get rid of that. And then I need to get rid of that. And then I need to get rid of that. And then I need to get rid of that. And then I need to get rid of that. And then I need to get rid of that. And then I need to get rid of that. And then I need to get rid of that. And then I need to get rid of that. And then I need to get rid of that. And then I need to get rid of that. And then I need to get rid of that. And that's fine there. So I've already configured this for copper. Why did I screw up here? I've done these the wrong way. Oh, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Well, glad I worked it out now. That's better. And then here. That one's correct. And that one's correct. All right. Right, so we've got that one there. Let's bring that one across first. That one there. If I run it, we can come down here, that'll be fine. We can turn and turn in there. Yeah, that's perfect. Alright. Is that correct? Height? Yes. Yep, I'll run to that. So I need to do is this to here. Like that. That. Perfect. So that's that one. I'll get rid of this. And the other one should be this one here. Assembly director system. Yep. And that one's going to be that top one there. So that is where I will do it's going to be a lot of let's see if I put a building for this. So this one will be Mark 1. Could go longer. And where is this going into? Here? No, not that one there. Here. Rightio. Seems pretty legit. Much easier than I thought it would be. Okay, so now let's go back over here and run this to the machine. Now that I've got the belt set right. What the heck? It's supposed to go there, I think. That's a bit. No, there's probably one supposed to be here. I think that's what I did wrong here, because that one's not needed and that one's not needed. But okay, yeah, okay. There's a few things I did wrong then. So it is actually that one there. And that one there. But if I'm bringing that one in, then I can't do that way. So that'll have to be here. So that see what's going on. Yep, I understand everything. It's this one here, so I'm going to, these are all just going to run straight across to where they need to be. Right, so that's that one ready to go too. So we're going to need to bring in copper. Let's finish belting up the other side. I made a note over here, didn't I? How much? 216 total. So I'm only using 216 at the moment on this side. Yeah, because they're matching with these. Yeah, right, the numbers are matching. So then this side here, I'll do my big split and work out what it is. Because what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So how many, how did I do this setup? I did a pair. Right, so I did a pair and I split the pair. This, no. I might do a, I might actually do a blueprint for this. Oh, what do I want to, hold on. Yeah, so if I did a blueprint that had yeah, I'm going to do this a few times. So I reckon I could do this blueprint here. 4 foundries. It's going to be worthwhile doing. I don't know if I can fit 4 foundries in. Well, if I did... okay, so I can only do a pair. With this current build I've got, no. But that's okay, it's still... Flying trucks is absolutely normal. Absolutely normal. I need to make a note of that. Alright, so they are positioned like that, with the in and the outs. That's at default, and that's one. Radio. That's a 2, and you're right, 2 and 4. Okay, alright. Splitter. Right, 2. And a 4. Okay, and then so they're supported, and that's supported, and that's supported. And I might put that one there as, no. We'll just do that. That's what I want. Let's get rid of these bits now that I don't need. That's what I need. We'll save that. Splitter X to Foundry. That's going to go in logistics. So it's just going to be splitter 2 foundry. Yeah, splitter X2 foundry, yep. Okay. That one there. I think that's all I need for the moment. That'll just save a bit of time. Get in here. Like that. That's the right there, that's the right there. So we're going to do 1. That's the right there. 2. 3. 4. Right, so all of that there, now we need, I can just do this again here and just delete the belts, and then I'll just, yeah, I'll just do that. It's just as easy. It's just easy that way. So that would be there. Now, depending on what's going where, I have to do the right belts. So that one would be 46. And then there's 35, so that's 70. So that'll be a Mark II. And then you're going to have that's the remaining 3, so that'll be 65, so that'll be a Mark II as well. Then you've got 11 and 8, so we're down to a Mark I. and 18 and 16. I'm gonna mark one. And did I get rid of what I didn't need? So I don't need these ones here. What I do need is one here. Right, so that's that done. Now we just need to join him in the middle. So I'll just grab this again. Alright, so over here you're going to have 46, 146, so it's a Mark 3. And then this is going to be 11, 18, that's 19. Let's say 40. It's a Mark 1. Because I'm building a lot of machines with little A's, the amount of ore actually being used is minimal. Yeah. I also forget I have to bring in iron into here as well. Iron and copper. Right, that's okay, so that helps me make a few other decisions. So I just need to put a sign that adds up all of that so I know how much is on that side. Rightio, let's add these up. So 46.875 plus 101.5625 plus 11.65. 8.35. 18.75 plus 16.7, 204. I'll just put 204. So 204 and 207, that's 411 or something. So the just gonna have a look back here. Truck stations, trains, vehicles. Yeah, here we go. Okay. That's iron 14 and copper 15. So that's copper 15. So that copper node is currently 300 per minute on a 250. That must be that's a normal. And iron 14. Iron would be the iron is a pure, right? So I can get 600 out of that iron for the time being. It's a normal material. No, I'll leave that. So as for iron and the remaining copper and iron, this is a great spot I could pull it from because there's two pures and irons, but also this over here, they're impures. I don't want to see impures right now. There is that pure iron, and there's that pure copper. I could do a whole truck network here of getting this stuff to a central station or two where we did deuteriums and coppers and irons, and that could solve all of that. Dave, hello, greetings nerds, welcome, good to see you there. Sorry I missed your message, I was deep in thought. Yeah, actually, all of this is pure iron. Yeah, that's pure. We could have a station. It's pretty good. I reckon I have some water-based stations, and I can have a dual carriageway up here that did deuterium, copper and iron. I could truck over deuterium from here to there and make that a double deuterium train station, and I could truck over the copper and the iron to here, and then that would be another one, and we could have a like an offshore loading area, and then just run a train line, a straight train line, double line up there, a backwards and forwards line, and that could come in. And I'm going to do the calculations after hours because I might, depends if I all need it. So I need it here. That's Caterium and that's copper. So I could build two stations there. A station that had copper and iron. I think what I'll do is I'll work out the numbers I need so I know how many stations to build, like how much product to bring in for the entire project, and then any remaining, because I also have a copper factory up here that I need to bring it in, we can also go up there. That would work nicely. I have an iron factory here and a copper factory there to bring stuff in that I haven't started using yet. But those iron factories, I may actually just use this iron here in copper, which, because all the logistics are oriented in that direction. But now I know what, I've got a better idea of what I'm doing. I just need to spend some time later calculating exactly what's going where, and then that will help. But for today, at least, I have got the Quickwire for the high-speed connectors belted up, ready to go, so when I get the right Caterium and copper coming in, we will have that Quickwire going over to high-speed connectors. We'll go over and have a look at the high-speed connectors in a second. So these are all full of Caterium now, and everything's syncing, which is fine. So that's all configured nicely. And over at our high-speed connectors, we're going to need to still bring in the silica and the circuit boards. So silica's pretty easy. Circuit boards is another. That one's more, I think I'm doing the silica circuit board, so that'll be more copper and silica to do that. Because I'm sick of doing plastic. Yeah, it will be. No more circuit boards from this point on are using plastic from my memory. That's alright. We'll get to that. The first thing we'll be doing, like I said, we'll get that Quickwire nutted out, and then we'll continue from there. It's a big project, supercomputers, and depending on what recipes you choose, it depends on how much of what resource you've got to bring in. It just makes it, adds to the layer of complexity, doesn't it? It's not a bad little photo opportunity there. But I'm going to wrap it up now. I think I've reached my limit for the day. I've got to spend a bit of time later tomorrow just doing a couple of numbers just to work out what I actually need to do for the copper factory. How much copper to bring in, that'll help me make some bigger decisions. And then let's check out how many coupons we made today. 6 coupons. Very nice. Busy episode today, folks. We started work on the high-speed connectors for the supercomputers, and the first thing I decided to tackle there was the Quickwire. We got the Quickwire assembler set up because we're doing the alternate fuse Quickwire, and then we looked at we set up the copper, looked at the deuterium ingots and the copper ingots coming in and wired them up, built those up. But we've figured out that we have to bring in more deuterium and more copper and more iron for the recipes I'm using. So we're going to have to start planning some train lines coming in and some stations and what's going to come in. And we're going to bring it all from the south, I think. I've got a few locations that look perfect. But yeah, have a good morning, afternoon, every night. I look forward to seeing you soon.